Hello, GB Master King of Wellspring here. Yeah, so a new season is upon us, the fall season, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a run through of the teams and notable players within those teams. I'm gonna do it in alphabetical order. So we're gonna start with for fun. We're talking Sparty, Mickle, Celts, Rope, No Turn, and I don't know even how to say that. LHWK. Yeah, they're called for fun, but in reality, there's six players, so you could make the joke if you were that way inclined that they should be called six fun. We'll move on to the. Oh no, we'll move on to the impactful players, starting with Rope. Yeah, we're talking about tensile strength here. Yeah, it's generally constructed from natural or synthetic fibers. Um, I think it will play its part. You know, I think it will play its part. Second impactful player is Sparty. He's a good player. He's experienced and he's played in tournament before. Um, that will impact things. We're moving on now to um, bacon and eggs, which is Megan Art. I always thought it's Magnum Art. Missan, Swalls, Kakas, Kaloof. I don't even know. Segi Pard. I don't, Fitoa. Yeah, it's a good team. Packed with protein. And Missan's been playing super well recently. And he's the first notable player we'll move on to. He messaged me with that quote. Said that he wanted to have it included within the season preview. Good player, very, very much on form at the moment, and I believe he's underrated. The second notable player is Kakas, he's got a good game, got a good sense of humour, and he owns a fleet of personally owned horses. So he's obviously got money. Um, I believe he's fairly wealthy. Keeping a stable of horses isn't cheap at all, and that could bring a sort of relaxed, gameplay, knowing that he basically has to uh, never worry about money. We'll move on to balls of steel. Pavel, Cheripov, Truls, Father Vitas, Comnot, Distant Light. Yeah, everyone's seen steel. We've all, touched it before. It's strong, you know. The it's indisputably strong. Distant Light could be an X factor as well, but I've not put him in my notable plays for some reason. Um, I have put. I just can't load the picture. What the fuck? This is stupid. Okay, there we go. Dad Vitas, good player. He's a good void gun usage. Likes the music of Cher, so it's sort of an odd mix, and that's what his playstyle is. Unpredictable, I'd say, and that's why I think it'll have an impact. Then we'll go to Comnot, who, as you can see, has got several nicknames: Como, Chacomi Tees, Com Two Eyes, not Com Two Legs. Some people call him Left and Right Arm T, which is a bit abstract, but okay. Kazi T's, Special K, and Com. And you'll probably hear most of those when we hear the voice comms in game when it's streamed. So we'll move on to France. We got Naroof, Secure, Zenom, List, Frag Stealer. Yeah, I respect it's a national team. Friends. I didn't realise Chamo wasn't there, and I looked and to see him on other teams. Couldn't see him anywhere, so I don't know where he is. The first notable player, well, impactful player, but of note too, is just going to check to see I'm recording. Yeah, I am recording. Good. Nero. Yeah. So he's a vocal player. There's a couple of elements of his game style that I'm personally not too keen on. But you know, this is just a subjective opinion. I believe he overuses rail, and he discourages people from using any other weapon. Yeah, but that basically, and then list the relevance of half of Mr. KT being down there will be pointed out later. Yeah, he's got good aim. Okay, so the next team, again, this is alphabetical order, so you could probably figure out what was coming next if you could be asked, but you'd be insane to. Is this stupid shit. It's Friendly Fools. We've got Wise Genie, we've got Nodden, we've got Danchez, we've got Peng. Good team. Good mix of creative, movement style players. Peng's a good in-game leader. That's what IGL means if you weren't familiar. Nodden's been on sick form recently. And we'll go to Nodden now as one of the impactful players. 3 points, all, you know, good attributes. Creativity, friendly, a bit like it's appropriate for the clan name. And he's got insane aim as well. And even though that is a photo of him, that's not actually a quote from him. That's a quote. It's not even a quote, but I don't know. It's just my opinion. Yeah, we'll move on to Peng Elephant. We all know him. Good in-game leader. Reads people and the game well. Great combat skills. And he has won Diabotical Wipeout League in the past. There's a pic of him on the right. You can see he's quite athletic and into several different sports. His fashion sense, not my cup of tea personally, but you know. Half Special is the next team. We've got Smorga, Chaos Sign, Flonker, Edvin, Fet, Torslin, RKE. Yeah, to me, they are all special, not just 50%. And a notable player from that is RKE. He's got great rails, nice person. Because of his heavy rail style, it's going to be a big clash with Nero. And when I say clash, because they're not in the same team, I don't mean like that. I just mean like, I don't know, like a battle between them. A lesser known fact, he has a large collection of belt buckles. I don't know how many precisely. I did have Fet as well. But I've accidentally overwritten it, and I don't want to make it again. So yeah, apologies. Yeah, the next team, um, IDKFA, Rascal, Storm, Fanver, Firebot, Ooze, um, Infinite Ammo. It could give them the edge. It's rare that you do run out of ammo, but it does happen with LG and Rockets occasionally. Good team. I like the players. We've got Firebot, been playing well recently. Um, and his team is going to be a refreshing contrast to previous teams who, are have been a bit toxic. So it should be a nice, relaxed atmosphere. Um, we got Storm. He had a cup of coffee on the 23rd of September, which was yesterday. He's a good player, and he keeps himself hydrated. He's been featured before in these. Um, we've got Pog next. Jill, Toads, Lumi, Tio, HST, Kinetic, Nade, Danger, and Loki. It's a good team, in my opinion. Variety of players and styles, and I'm wishing them the best. We've got two notable players, though. There is a bit of a feature for the second. Impactful players Jill, in peak form untouchable. And yeah, so we've got a bit of a special feature on Tio, the second impactful player. So it's GB Master Special Investigation. Yeah, Tio. So let's take a look at what we know about him. His name's Tio. Favourite film's The Mask. He likes the smell of ball bearings, the colour indigo, and his favourite type of silicon oil is polymethyl hydrogen. And he likes dogs, which isn't so unusual. So there are 3 questions here. Now, it's not to be taken lightly, a wall hack accusation, but I experienced something the other day on the new map, which raised 3 questions. Did something strange happen? Was it a coincidence? And how could he possibly know I was in this spot? Like, it didn't really make any sense at the time. So I got the demo up, and I've taken a screenshot from his point of view, of where I was. I was hiding in a spot where he was basically completely invisible, and he instantly found me and killed me, even though there was no way that I was visible at all. And I screenshotted it from his point of view, and there's basically no way he could have saw me. I'll bring up the screenshot from the demo now. Just one sec. Yeah, so there I was, clearly hidden completely by the bush, or I don't even know what that is, flowers or some shit. I appreciate that because I was in Siphonator, I was glowing at the time, but even so, with the glow, there's no way that he can see me there from that path. I've removed the gun models and stuff, but I basically was completely invisible, as that screenshot demonstrates. So I had a bit of a think about it, and in conclusion, I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Could have had a hunch that I was there. He could have pre-fired it, or he could have even heard me. Basically, and it's the only suspicious instance in, like, literally, maybe including Quake Live, like 5 years, where he's done anything fishy at all. So yeah, that's just the end of the investigation. So inconclusive is basically the result. So the next team is Give me quad, please. Yeah. We've got Dodger, Abso, Locks, someone else, DK, Burns, Henzia. Now, yeah, charity in the modern age, I don't know. Everyone wants money from you, don't they? You know, how many charities exist? Loads. And it is unusual for people to want free quad bikes. Obviously, manners, you know, they've said please, but £1,700, and you know, there's one, two, three, four, five, six or whatever. Maybe I don't know. Yeah. So it's money, isn't it? That's a lot of money. A quad bike each is a lot of money. Um, but if they win DWL, then that's a little bit of money to go for it. We've got two notable players. We've got Loctatron, good rail. He's got passion and energy, and I think that he'll be a good fit for the team. Second one is Abso. He's nowhere to be seen. The next team is Ski or Die. We got GB Master. I don't know how to pronounce the dude's name, so I know. Kank, Katie, and Vigor, Viger, Tomato, Tomato. Everyone on the slopes wins, and I like my team. You got two impactful players, but everyone will make an impact. Probably me the least, but KT, nice person, good communications, good all-around player. Oh yeah, and can you see the bottom of Mr. KT there? That was what was around in that other slide, if you can remember that far back. Oh yeah, look, he's in the next one too. It's the lower half of Mr. KT. Irk, a good player, good combat skills, including the railgun, and he's a good leader in my opinion. And then the last team is Wizards. Not the best name, but fine. We got Supreme, Serious Pulse, JT Grape, Hennessy, and Cook as well. Team full of generational talent. Will be a pleasure to spectate, and hopefully we'll get to see the chef back in action. Though I didn't include him in my notable players. I accidentally did three, but so what? We'll do these in alphabetical order as well. So we've got Supreme, good player. He's really good with the mind games to get the psychological upper hand pre-season. And you can see that his apartment that he lives in on Caliburn is actually on the market on Rightmove at the moment. The price is ridiculously high. I don't know why. I guess he doesn't actually deep down want to move from where he lives. It's a nice apartment. I've seen him up there before, but I've personally been unable to get up. Then next one in alphabetical order, JT. He's hard to hit. He's good with grenades. There are other things that are good about him, but we won't go into those. And lastly, NSC, aka Enny, good at conserving health points, discipline, strong aim, doesn't tilt, in my opinion, or at least not that much. And yeah, that's it really. You know, who's gonna win it? I don't know. I can't believe this video is almost 20 minutes. Maybe if I give it like 10 seconds, I'll make it an even 20. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.